Yes, to run it.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at in the world. And happy Saturday.
Yes.
Happy Saturday to you and welcome
to the
Savanh Family Show. And we are super excited. And hopefully you guys have had a great week. And we're going to get you to close out this week phenomenal with some amazing stuff and get you ready for next week. Okay. So,
Yes.
we just wanted to, address this, right? Never stop learning.
Yes.
Because life, never really stops teaching. And sometimes life is the hardest teacher you will ever find. So, the big question is this. How do married couples like us, who have busy schedules, run high-performing businesses, face challenges daily, raise multiple children,
and yet still remain in love, passionate, and happy like when we first dated?
That is the question, and this show will give you the answers.
Welcome to the Savanh Family Show.
Master your relationship, your life, and your business now. And welcome back. And
Yes.
Hey, if this is your first time watching us, we just wanted to welcome you. And my name is Savanh. This is my amazing, beautiful angel of a wife, my amazing business partner, Phyllis Savanh.
Hi.
And hey, we want to start off here. Celebrate your wins, right?
Yes.
A lot of times as people, we don't celebrate enough, small, big, even small wins. So let us know in the comment below. What did you do this week that really just rocked your world, right? Share with us. Celebrate it. So this way, not only are you sharing with us, but really you are sharing it with yourself. And
Yes.
once you start doing that, that becomes a habit that you start really celebrating all your wins, and your whole world will turn upside down with this. Okay?
Yeah, so type in below, what is the one win that you have celebrated? For us, just like what we said just now on YouTube, one of the biggest two of the biggest win that we have is we are actually going to be launching a live training today to help people who procrastinate or just overthink or just kind of get stressed out, putting that message out onto the world. We're creating a course that can help them, do it from start to finish in 21 days. So we're really excited about that because we're going to help a lot of people out.
Yes.
The second thing is I will be launching another, training at 4:00 this Saturday afternoon, which is actually Saturday right now. And, and that course is going to help people learn how to hire virtual assistants so that they can save money. Again, do a lot of things that they want to do, with a fraction of the cost. So again, we're very excited because we know that finally we're really doing massive impact to, spread the word out to the world and really helping people who want to do that to be successful. So win for
Yes.
us. And what is your win?
Yes, share with us.
And
Most
1,
definitely.
2, 3,
You
you rock.
And so we are, this title, we're going to continue. This is the Saturday version of the 10 Habits of All Successful People.
Yes.
And today's topic is feed your mind,
Yes.
right? Feed your mind. And if you haven't watched this previous series or any other of our other videos, please go back and watch it because we're dedicated here to really upload as many videos that impact your life and add massive value to your life, your business, and your relationship as much as we possibly can. So,
Yes.
And so the topic is feed your mind. And, as the world right now, obviously, it's going through some challenging times, right? And, I just was reading something about last night that this whole pandemic thing is, there's another third spike coming, right? Because of fall, and it's like, all these things coming at you. And really, I have known, and a lot of people have, and this is one of the success habits of really highly successful people who have been extremely successful in achievement as well as fulfillment, right? When we talk about success, we're not just talking about monetary success. I've met many, many people who are extremely, extremely, extremely rich, but they are just poor here, right? Poor here and here. So how do you really, combat all the things that are happening in the world? And the one thing that I've known as to be as successful as this second habit is really to feed your mind, right?
Yes.
Tony talks about, Jim Rohn talks about, really stand guard at the doorway of your mind. And, I tend to love the fact that whatever I'm going through, business-wise, personal, whatever it is, listening to negativity that's coming out every single day with news and everything is, I just like to listen. I just like to learn. And
Yes.
when I learn, when I feed my mind, it just basically empties out all the stuff that could intentionally affect you, right? So, and then I fill it up with something else. So I look at my mind as like 2 cups, right?
Yes.
As a cup. I just fill it up with all the positive stuff. I got to feed it, and then there's no more room for all the other stuff.
Yes, for me, one of my ritual is every time I have, the little voices, talking to me. The first thing I would do is I would turn on a YouTube. I'm a big YouTuber, subscriber too. So what I would do is I would turn on something that will overcome whatever the negative thought is, and I will turn it on and I will listen to it, because then that YouTube audio voice is gonna overpower whatever that little voice has, because if you're listening to something, you can't really the other voice is not going to be that loud anymore. If it's loud, just turn it up even higher, louder, right?
Yeah.
So that you can overcome it, and that has been very successful for me. To build my mental muscle. It's been once upon a time I used to be very negative. I have suicidal thoughts. I just don't think I'm good enough, and I don't think I'm well loved. And throughout this journey, I've been really learning a lot on how to overcome it, how to deal with it. And right now, this is our passion. And are we the best? Obviously not. Are we like Tony Robbins? Absolutely not. But are we ahead of some of the people that's in the world? Absolutely yes. I just don't want you to be in living in the default mode anymore. And if you're not, congratulations, because we are outside. It's like the Neo and the Matrix. We unplug ourselves in the default world, and now we are living in the world that we are supposed to live. Because again, life is short. We can only live once. So let's maximize it. And I'm just so happy that I have those experience, because right now I am as happy as I could be. Whatever challenge I run into, I just have so much more powerful, so much more juice to overcome it, to see them as a gift, to grow from there, to build my muscle. And again, this is our blessing, and we would love to, spread some of those blessings to you.
Yes, and the only way that obviously that was possible, right? Everything that my baby here described is really it really starts with feeding your mind, right?
Yes.
Just growing yourself every single day. So we're going to share with you 3 tips. The first tip we're going to share with you is make a shift to grow at least 30 minutes every day.
Yes.
Right. For me, I do this in the morning, which is my second tip. But really, 30 minutes minimum, you will start seeing major shifts in your life. You really will. And at the very beginning, it's like 30 minutes. But then you start seeing them compound. It's kind of like compound interest, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you put money into an account. You sit there and you're like, oh, it's just slowly growing. All of a sudden it starts getting traction, right?
Yes.
Because it's been there. Now it's compounding, right? Through the years, because obviously time plus the amount makes it compound. So learning's the same exact way.
Yes.
It just really starts compounding. You start seeing everything in your life moving, not just easier, but much more effective, right? Your relationship, everything starts to improve. And it does, things just don't show up and improve by themselves right away. It's through time, right? Through time. And especially if you do it, it's just like chipping at a tree, right? You don't just swing the the axe on the tree one time, it's going to fall, right? Yep. It's multiple little chips, and and eventually the tree falls. So it's very simple. The 30-minute rule for me is, waking up really just, YouTube, reading, doing whatever, but it's at least a minimum of 30 minutes. I think we're at about 2 to 3 hours a day, quite honestly, but 30 minutes minimum.
Yes, and again, it's very simple. It could be when you are making pancake for your children. It could be when you are doing laundry, when you're folding the laundry. It could be when you're brushing your teeth. I usually do it when I was doing my makeup and running on the treadmill. There's all these things that you are actually doing that you can just listen to something. That's why podcast is very important too. Podcast is getting very popular too, because you can just plug something in when you're driving. You can listen to them, when you're exercising, whatever it is, just, put 30 minutes. And again, we're not asking you to do anything that is really dry, like things that you're not interested in, but things that you're interested in, YouTube, they have so many, video, audio, whatever you want to call it. And, just find somebody that is positive and, that you really echo with, and just listen to them at least 30 minutes. Because one thing Tony always said is, do you need to shower every day, or do you need to eat every day? If you do, why not with learning? You're right. Actually, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, most definitely. And then this is a shift, right? And when I say, I apologize, I didn't bring this up, but when I say make a shift, I'm not just saying do it, right? This is a state. This is a state of mind that you need to be in. That, man, just like that, whatever it is, my body needs food, my body needs air, my body needs water. Your body, that's a shift that you need to make. That your body needs learning. Your
Yes.
body needs for you to grow that mind. So that's what I mean by a shift.
Yes.
Okay. So, and then the second tip that we have for you is learn right away in the morning. And
Yes.
I have found this to be very, very crucial for me
Yes.
to get my day started, to learn, right? I have a morning ritual, which obviously we've shared before, but really, it's like a 2.5 hour morning ritual. I get up pretty early and I do it. But the reason why I do that is because the morning time, it really kickstarts my day. And scientifically, it's actually better. Your brain actually absorbs the learning more, higher percentage of what you're actually feeding it in the morning gets absorbed a lot more than the rest of the day. So that's why it's very important for me to do it in the morning. So I'll
Yes.
throw up when I do my smoothies or whatever exercising workout, I'll just throw my headphones on. And that's why I say, we probably really combine throughout the day 2 to 3 hours instead of 30 minutes. But because, we're doing so much of it. So I throw my iPods on. I go to town. So
Yes, for me, I like it in the morning because that's the first thing that I have. In the past, what my experience is, you wake up and usually I will, check Facebook and then check my email, check my messages, and a lot of time the Facebook, I mean, they're kind of good and not so good, right? And then my messages and my email usually when
first thing
people
you get.
email, it's like challenges, problem, things that you need to do. So then immediately you kind of get your head blocked up and overwhelmed with all the tasks that you need to
Yep.
do. And that's just not a good way to start the day because I always just feel really tense. And then my day is just not starting it right. It's almost like you're starting the car, it didn't start right. You're putting in the wrong fuel, kind of. So now I actually, I will block all that out first. I will watch my, I will learn first. I will learn something in the morning. Like this morning, I just learned that if a woman is really mad at you and yell at you, that's just actually them crying for help, saying that, hey, please love me, please don't leave me, please, please just be here with me, even though I'm fighting with you. How it's just that I don't know how to express the love, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And again, that was within the 30 minutes that I have, and then within that 30 minutes, I also learning how to do YouTube. Like, how can we do YouTube more effectively, successfully, and all the mindset. But again, it was really easy. I was driving to get some donut for my children after I do my makeup, and just throughout those time, I soak up everything I need to do. So now I have the nutrient in my brain, and I'm ready to rock
Yes.
our world.
Most
So
definitely. So in the morning, it's always been phenomenal for me as well. So, and then the third one is incorporate full immersion learning to your life, right? Full immersion learning, virtual. Right now it's virtual, so it's full immersion. But I was one where, for some reason I didn't believe that I needed to go to, or even liked it to go to any type of live events, full immersion, to actually get yourself immersed into communities and learning. And man, what a huge impact that has actually made in our lives.
mhm.
And we will always continue to show to the day, and we'll get our children involved as well in learning. But man, full immersion, when you incorporate it into your life, you just get it all up into your body, into your nervous system, and it's just an amazing thing. So there's so many you know there's a lot of information out there, right? And really, we're starving for wisdom, and full immersion really helps with this, to really kind of get exactly what you need when you need it for whatever purpose you are needing. And that's why we love it. So incorporate full immersion learning to your life.
Yes, this is one thing that we, really learn and enjoy too. At the very beginning, it was tough, I have to say, because we immediately immersed into the Tony world,
Yeah.
and it was like, whoa, like, 5 day, 4 night, and it was like really long. You started at like 10 o'clock, and you didn't
At
end
like
till like
1, 2 in the
2 o'clock. We're like,
morning.
what's going on? However, we noticed that it was such a good effect afterwards. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
like we literally changed,
I know.
and we didn't even have to go back to the books and whatever. It just mentally, like physiology, we just changed a lot. And we realized that, just like what Tony said, like you have to have full immersion, because now you're just blocking everything out and just really focusing on learning.
Yeah.
And we just really enjoying it. Even now, Tony's doing virtual, and that's what we do. We just close ourselves into our office, and that's exactly what we do. That's all that we're going to be focusing on. We shut out all our computer and all that. We will check them during the break.
Amazing.
But it's just so effective, the 3 days, 4 days, and we're gonna start to do that, when we are organizing our event, because a lot of time there's a purpose, right? We have a relationship course too. The purpose is for you to, break through the barrier and rebuild, the relationship you have. A lot of time it's just really hard to do it within like an hour or two.
Yes.
We really need to dip into the core and really help you to unbreak it, transform it, and make it work, right? Kind of like the online business that we're doing. We're telling people that it's going to be a 21 days full immersion, that every day you're just going to do a couple tasks, and then after 21 days everything is done. Because again, based on our experience, it took us almost a year to put everything together, because we weren't full immersion in it. We were allowing ourselves to get distracted. So now our mission is to help people to get there a lot faster, because we noticed that full immersion learning is so much stronger and powerful, because it's kind of like you're running, right? You're running, and next thing you know is you got to the end. You get to the end point, and that is what we really enjoy and experience, and we want to continue doing that.
Yes, most definitely. And hey, just want to let you guys know as well. So if you like this video, and if somebody in your life really needs to hear this, please share it with them. And comment below as well. We would love to know what you do in terms of what you do to feed your mind, so we can share with the rest of the world as well. So there are links below, and for you to get to learn more about us and get to know us, as well as if any other previous videos, shows that you have not seen, go back and watch them. We are really dedicated here to upload and deliver amazing content, and we're doing like 300 lives this year, so it's pretty amazing. So the question of the day: what are you doing to feed your mind, right? What are you doing today that will, or this week coming, to really sets a precedent, sets a routine for you, that you're going to learn at least 30 minutes every single day to feed your mind. So what are you going to do? Share with us in the comment below as well. Okay.
Yes.
So we love you very much. Happy Saturday. I hopefully that your week has been just absolutely phenomenal, and this has got you started to get yourself ready for next week. So we love you very much. We look forward to seeing you next year. If you like this show, subscribe now.
Remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.